Hello, everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties here because I don't like the quality of the video unless it gets better. And it doesn't look like it's going to. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. Alright, just giving it a few minutes for more people to hop on in. If you can hear me and I sound okay, can you please let me know in the live chat? Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's hot here in Detroit too. And can you tell me what the quality setting is that you see? Is it bad quality though? Is it like only 360p? What about the video quality? Yours says 480. I don't get it. I don't like this. Looks like Ryan Donovan just subscribed to the channel. I totally 110% appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes, guys. If I could figure out, I don't know if there's anybody that has ever gone live here and knows how to fix the stream quality. I only see, well, I only see I can go up to 380. This is just horrible. What's up, Carl? Carl was our original winner of the ShotScope V2. Unfortunately, he being in the UK, it was unbelievably expensive to ship this thing to him. He could have gone and bought a watch, so he actually allowed me, which I am grateful for, to redo the drawing and get a different winner out there and get it sent out. That has been sent out and it's on its way. See and hear you perfect. Okay, well, I guess I will kind of get started here. So I know that I sent out on Instagram, and I put you guys all on a mission to ask me some questions, and I was going to go through just some live Q&A and actually answer some of those questions, and then also I wanted to share with you guys and actually give away some sleeves of some custom Bogey Smalls logo golf balls. So if I pick your question, then we'll go ahead and you know what? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll just, whether I pick your question or not, I'm going to answer all the questions I said I would. And okay, I gotta pay attention to my thing and not the other stuff. Am I going in and out on you guys or no? I apologize, man. This is very frustrating because I don't see the quality very good. I'm gonna. Okay, it says, all right, David said that I went out on him. Uh, I don't see, oh, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start with the questions. So. All right. So this question comes in from Fernando's Golf Life. And he asks, what is your course you have been, what is the course that's on your bucket list to play someday? And I would say, honestly, I think, and this may be, I don't know if it's on everybody's bucket list, but I would love to be able to get onto Pinehurst and actually just stay there. I'd love to stay there for a week and play like, all 9 courses, 8, 9 courses that they have. I think that would be something that is, would be just awesome. If, I'm sure it's as expensive as can be, but it would be something that would be actually, pretty solid, pretty cool. I don't know if any of you guys, if you guys have been and played Pinehurst, let me know. Go ahead and, if you guys are here, go ahead and do a thumbs up and like the live stream so that I know that you guys are here and that you guys can hear me and that you guys can see me. That's the biggest thing. So if you guys are there, I'll see the likes come through. It'll let me know that the video's been liked. I'll know that you guys are here. Oh, so Ryan Donovan says about $8,500 to stay at Pinehurst. Myself and friends are going next year. Man, it like I said, very very expensive, but I would love that more than anything to go and play those courses. The par 3 course that they have there. I was watching a video on YouTube, and just the par 3 course alone, the greens that are on there, there's no way, man. There's just no way. Yeah, but it would be pretty fun. That'd be pretty awesome experience. All right. So yeah, if you guys go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on this live stream, that way it will get out to more people, and more people we can share and spread the word and grow the community. All right, I'm going to move on to another question. On here is, what's the best advice you've received about golf? Man, that's tough. That I think the best advice that I've ever received is that nobody is perfect in this game, not even the professionals. You're always learning. You're always adapting to what's new. New technology, new equipment comes out, new golf balls comes out. A lot of times, unless they make modifications, really the only thing that doesn't change is the courses. So it's, I've learned that another big piece of advice is learning more how to play smart golf and course management than anything else. And I've noticed even myself that has turned the game into being more. I appreciate the game more now than I ever had before by playing smart golf and trying to better my score. As you guys know, I have broke 90, and now I'm trying to shoot for 85. And I've gone. Been doing this for two and a half years now, 2 years since I started golfing, at least, doing this pretty heavily from, after my weight loss surgery. But so let's say October, November, going into that season of 2017. But I'll be honest with you, I did some golfing with some buddies back when I was like, 17, 18 years old, and I didn't like the game. I didn't like it. I bought a set of clubs. I thought I was going to like it. It wasn't for me at that time in my life. I didn't enjoy it. I'd go out and play with them. I didn't know what I was doing. I grew up playing, baseball. I was a huge, baseball. Baseball was my life. And I found that, my focus was more on baseball than on golf, and I know there was a correlation of certain things between golf and baseball, but I couldn't put them together. I think more now that I've matured and I'm older, I see the similarities in some of the things, and just the knowledge and figuring out the game and that type of thing. But yeah, I did not enjoy myself, and as I got older, a lot of my friends golfed and would call me up and want me to go golfing, and being 600 pounds and trying to go out on a golf course and either walk a golf course, swing a club, even if I was riding in a cart, there was no way that I was going to be able to sustain that for 18 holes, let alone even trying to do it for 9. So I've built up a passion, for this game that, I love more than anything now, man. After, my wife and kids, it's golf for me. So, I would love to get my girls involved somehow. The only thing that they really like is putt-putt. My wife will do, Top Golf and that type of thing. And that's kind of cool too. I mean, to change, things up like that. My oldest, she shows a little bit of interest in it, and at least, but I find that, if I took her to the course after a few holes, she'd end up getting bored with it and want to just turn around and come back home. But I said maybe at some point we'll try to slide into that a little bit, maybe go to one of the smaller type courses that aren't so busy around here, maybe a small par 3 type course, and see how she does there. So but let's move on. We're going to move on to another question here. So that kind of answered this next one. How did you get into golf and how old were you? So really, to get into golf like full time like I am now was about 2.5 years ago. And before that was probably when I was 18 or 19. So let me try to figure out this. Would you rather walk and carry any course you like forever, or ride a cart and live at a private 9-hole community? Kind of an interesting question. Would you rather walk and carry any course you like forever? Yeah, I would pick that. 100% I would pick that over riding a cart and living at a 9-hole community. I think it'd be cool to live on a golf course, not so much a 9-hole community. I'd want to live like, on a nice 18-hole course. But if I had my choice to carry my own bag, walk the course on any course that I like forever, I would 100% pick that. 100%. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give out the first sleeve of balls for the people that are in the chat room right now. So do me a favor, hit the like button on the live stream, and once I see the likes kind of go up a little bit, I'm going to pick somebody here in the live stream and get a first sleeve. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get something that I can write this down so I know what I'm doing. But go ahead and hit that like button on the live stream. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I know everybody always says this, but the biggest goal of mine is to, grow this community and share my story with many more people. All right. What's up? Pro Play Golf is in the house, everybody. And as you can see, I got their website up on the screen as well. Guys, 100% you have to get involved with Pro Play. These guys, I don't know, man. I've used competitors of theirs, and these blow them out of the water. It's amazing. I was on the golf course last weekend with my buddy Ryan, who might I don't know if he said he might come up on and join the live stream if he could. But him and I were golfing, and he had seen my video and seen that I joined up with Pro Play Golf and did the giveaway for the ball cleaning wipes and also the grip wipes. And we're playing in 100-degree weather and 97, but it still felt like it was 102, 103, and dripping sweat. And I kept on going like this and sweating like crazy. And he's like, I think we're on the 15th or 16th green, and he's like, I got a question for you. Do you really use those Pro Play wipes? And I'm like, 100%. I go, even more so like on a day like today where, I'm sweating so much and sweating all over every single grip, every single club. I go, you're absolutely, I'm going to take these, the club grip cleaning wipes and wipe my grips off right there. I mean, it was just, just I don't know. I don't know if it's just being clean freak with my clubs, whatever it may be, but 100% made sure. But these guys, if I'll say it over and over again, the clubs are a investment, and you got to take care of them. That's how I look at it, and I'm glad to be involved with Pro Play, and I'll be 100% using them. And I mean, if you guys ever are golfing with me and you don't already pick up some on your own and you're with me, nudge me, let me know, and I will take these out. I will share them with you so that you can see just how well they work. 100%, man. All right, so let's give away our first set of balls here. So, all right. Let's do this. At the end of every video on my this is gonna wean out the people that don't watch my videos all the way till the end. But at the end of every video that I do, the first person in the comments that can let me know the phrase that I end my videos with, I'm gonna set you up for. I'm gonna send you out a sleeve of golf balls. So who's got it? Who can put it in? The first one to comment. With what I say at the end of every video. Live what, though? Live what? Live above par. What am I living? Fernando's, you're right there. Somebody's got to know it. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it to both Russell, and I'm gonna give it to Fernando's. Thanks, Pro Play. All right, so I'm gonna write this down. The first one and the second one goes to Fernando's, Golf Life, and Russell Williams. All right, so those are the first two. All right, man, let's no, I got you, guys. What the hell? I'm gonna hook Dave Lock up too because he commented on it as well. So Fernando's, Golf Life, David, and Russell. All right. Yes, you do, man. Hey, I'm about spreading the love, man. I've said it. If you're going to invest your time in me and my channel, I want to turn around and invest back in you guys. So, it makes me feel good to be able to do this and to grow the community, grow the channel, and meet some awesome people, man. I've interacted with a bunch of you, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on YouTube. So I am grateful that I have a community that supports me as much as I want to support you guys. So all right, let's move on to the next question. We got another one here. What is the closest you have been from a hole-in-one, and what is your favorite course? Man, this is tough. So the closest is probably at just a local 9-hole course. If you go back and you watch my video, my very first course vlog video on the channel, it's a par 3, third hole. I always tend to do very well on this hole. It's like my hole. And I put it within 3 feet from the hole. And that's probably the closest that I've gotten, just sticking darts. Par 3, it's not my favorite course. It is one of the ones that I usually start the season out with. But my favorite course, I honestly don't know that I have a favorite course just yet. I've played a lot of local courses around here. To me, I haven't traveled out of the state to play golf yet. I mean, that's something that's on my bucket list that I want to do. As far as like what's my favorite like local course around here? That I've played is probably St. Ives up north. Me and my buddies played that last year, and that is probably it was like, if you want to use the term that we use here in Michigan, pure Michigan. To me, that was as pure Michigan as it gets, with just how open and the trees and everything. If you look, I think there's a video that I have where, I mean, there was even deer, right there just chilling out with us, right, next to the tee box. And they didn't even care that we were swinging and playing. It was like, I mean, it's their domain, and that was pretty cool. So, that's a great course. Another great course around here I like playing. It's a very challenging course, and that is Westwind. That's a good course around here. But obviously, I don't have that true like favorite course yet. So I know there's a lot of nice courses that I need to get out there and play. And I think I'm more confident to play those courses now than I ever have been before, just because my game obviously is getting better. I think there was a lot of times where, just mind-wise, I was avoiding those types of courses because, no one wants to, I don't know, I don't want to go shoot 110, 115 on a really, nice course. I don't know. That's just me personally. I don't knock it for anybody else. That's just my own, personal preference. I would come to New York and I would play Beth Page in a minute. I want to get there. Like I said, I want to venture out and play golf in other, states. I think it would be awesome. Forest Dunes is another course that I want to play. The Loop is something that I think would just be awesome. And we talked about this in the last live broadcast. But this course that we have here in Michigan called the Loop, it is so no matter what day you could stay 3 days at this resort course, and every day that you play, you're on the same course, but you're playing a different course, if that makes any sense. So go look it up. Look up Forest Dunes. Look up the Loop. It's the way they made this was like a figure 8, and the holes, the greens, the holes are shared by the same green. So it's very wild in how it works out and how you can play. You're basically, you can be on the same tee box on one day that you were the next day, but you're playing a completely different shot, completely different hole altogether. So St. Ives is awesome. Played there once. St. Ives was an awesome course. Now, we went there to play Tullymore, and Tullymore is a big, high-profile type course here in the state of Michigan. However, I didn't like Tullymore. I like St. Ives more than I like Tullymore, but Tullymore gets more of the, I guess, PR here in the state of Michigan, and they're kind of sister courses. The resort, they kind of push both courses. But I liked St. Ives more than I liked, Tullymore. So, Eagle Eye, Hawk Hollow, Timber Ridge, yeah. The end of August, a buddy and I are going to stay at where Eastern Michigan's at. They have a course there in a resort, and that course is pretty nice. We're going to stay there and play there, and then I'm looking at doing a couple others as well. So let's get into the next question here. Next question comes from Ryan Donovan Golf, who I believe is still in the chat. My daughter is here in the chat. Everyone say hi to Shelby's Art. She's in here watching. That's awesome. What's up, babe? Hey, David, so you're asking how do we win the golf balls? I'm just going to pick some random people. I've already picked a few. I'm going to go through another round here in a little bit. So just stick with us. There's already been 3 people. I'm going to pick a couple more people here. But Ryan Donovan, he's still in the chat. He asked, I've been seeing a lot lately, is golf getting too expensive between club cost and everything else? Well, the best way that I can answer that is except for my irons, which I got fitted for my Callaway Rogues and I bought brand new. Everything else, the driver I bought brand new too. The Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero that I have, I bought brand new. So yes, that investment alone, pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. However, for everything else, my 3 hybrid and all my wedges, and my putter, my Toulon putter, which is an expensive putter if you buy it brand spanking new. I pitch this to anyone. If you're a Callaway fan and you do Callaway clubs, it doesn't even have to be Callaway. I don't think there's anything wrong at all with buying used pre-owned golf clubs, especially from Callaway. I use Callaway pre-owned. I'm an advocate for it. I'm a big pusher for it. I've saved a ton of money on my car insurance. No, but I've saved a ton of money on my golf clubs by using Callaway pre-owned, because I'm a big Callaway obviously fan. I think you guys can all kind of figure that out. But let's go ahead and we're gonna give Ryan for that question a sleeve of golf balls as well. So Ryan Donovan. All right. And then let's, I know we had a couple more questions on this page, and then there was some more from the other. Let's see. So, Bogey Odie, he asked, and I kind of answered this earlier, but I'll touch on it. He asked, did you golf before the big weight loss? And if so, how much of a difference did it make on your swing? So to answer that question, yes, as I had stated earlier, I don't know if you were here in the chat or not, and if you are now, but back when I was like 17, 18, 19, I golfed with, my buddies, and had no idea what I was doing whatsoever. I bought some Cleveland TA5s, if anyone knows what those are. They were a good set of clubs, man. I'm not going to lie. I really liked them. But I didn't really know how to golf. I just was going out there and I was thinking that it's like baseball and I swing the club. Like I swing a baseball bat, and those two didn't go together, and it made for a very unpleasant experience. And you know, I didn't like I didn't like golfing whatsoever. Um, Fast forward to 2017 when I had my weight loss surgery. I wanted to get back because I had, friends that golfed, and they wanted me to come golfing with them. And also, I wanted to get back into something sports wise. Baseball, you can't really play baseball by yourself. You got to get involved in whether it be co ed softball, that type of thing. I wanted something that, even if I wanted to go out myself, that I could. And that's where I, decided that I was going to get back involved and figure the game of golf out. And I went into it hardcore, and I found that I just fell in love with it. And as far as my swing, from when I very first started to now, my swing has probably changed 5 or 6 times. And it's kind of funny how, whether you're losing, gaining weight, whatever, as you lose weight and you lose that stomach area, you will find that your swing changes. And you guys can, if you look, I don't know, people tell me I got a good swing. I don't believe it. If you look at my swing on my course videos, I have a quick backswing, and then when I come back down, it's almost like I have to overcompensate for my body and to get my body to turn. So you'll see that I go up, but then when I come back down, I have that little I don't know what you want to call it, that over the top type swing. So we actually have about 4 people that have won so far, Jack. So stay tuned. I'm going to go through another round here. I'm going to switch over to another part where there was more questions that came through. And we're going to go through those questions. All right. Okay. So this question comes in from Joey G308. Not sure if he's in the live stream or not. I'm going to go ahead and answer his question. He's asked, have you taken any lessons in the Metro Detroit area? I have. I've taken a few lessons at local driving range. I've taken lessons at a local type facility from a guy that not necessarily was a PGA professional, but he did obviously teach golf. And I, in both instances, at the golf range, I had some good success with. But the one thing about getting lessons for me, I find that let's say the lesson you're paying for a half hour, you're paying for an hour. Man, does it seem like they're giving you about 10 minutes of their time and then leaving you to move on and go to someone else. So a lot of my lessons and a lot of my learning and everything as far as the game and just trying to figure things out obviously has been on my own as far as practice. But more so just viewing stuff online and just trying and tweaking different things, trying to learn it all on my own. I will. This is my advice about the game of golf, and this is coming from someone who's definitely, obviously not a scratch golfer, but just something that I've picked up in golf alone for me this season, and that is that I find that I can my game has gotten so much better because I have learned to appreciate the game more, but to play more. And you can practice and you can work on things so much at a driving range or golf simulator in my garage, that type of thing. But getting out on the course and actually playing the game has been the biggest advice that I've given myself, and that is just to get out there as many times and actually play the game. Joe, you're here, buddy. You know what? Because you're here and you showed up to the chat, I'm going to hook you up with a sleeve of golf balls as well, buddy. So Joe Green. All right, so that's 5 people that we got right now. I'm gonna give some more away. Paul Turner, if you're here in the live stream, I appreciate you. It just came across that you subscribed to the channel. I can't thank you enough, buddy. Thank you so much. All right, so let's do a little trivia, a little quiz here, and I'm sure everyone will be running to Google to figure it out. But let's see. The first person to answer this question, and we're going to go with what was Tiger Woods' last victory? Where was it at? What year did it happen? What went down? Tiger Woods' last victory. First person to answer that, I'm sure everybody's going to Google, whether it's on their phones, on the computer. What was Tiger Woods' last it was not the Masters. Jack. Jack got it. It was the 2019 Zozo Championship. So I'm going to put that down. We got Jack Haplin. Guys, man, I appreciate everybody that's here, man. It's a great turnout. So let's get into a couple other questions, and then I'm gonna go through and just pick a couple more of you guys. So, Turner down for what? Turner down for what? Is Turner down for what in here? Paul Turner, is that you? Turner down for what? Just guessing. David, I don't have the golf channel. Anyway, this Turner down for what on Instagram asks, have you ever tried cut balls? How does the DC compare to the Pro V1 in your opinion? So, when it comes to golf balls, I've tried a lot. Tried Callaway Irksofts, and I did not like them. Those were probably like the first balls I started out with when I got back into golf. And awesome. And I did not like them. I've never tried cut golf balls. I went from the Callaway Irksofts to playing like Titleist, and I was buying used Titleist golf balls, whether they were Pro V1s or Pro V1Xs. I love the Titleist golf balls. I do think that they are probably the best golf ball that's out there. However, you need to take out a mortgage to buy them, and I've actually kind of moved away from Titleist golf balls. I then swung in and kind of used Kirkland signature golf balls from Costco, and those are not the same balls that they were before they got sued and had to reformulate and come back out. So I also used Strixon golf balls. These are good, but the only thing I don't like about these is they have a little bit of a, to my liking. I know a lot of people love and use these balls. A buddy of mine uses these balls, but for me, I don't like the feeling off of the putter when I'm putting with these. Then, obviously, the Titleist Pro V1Xs is probably the last. This is what I had been using exclusively. It's just that they're too dang expensive. They're just too expensive. And then I was doing some research, trying to find, what was beneficial to playing and would be able to, fit the pocketbook, not cost a whole lot of money. I don't want to pay $50, $50 for a box of, golf balls. So that's when I stumbled on doing research and everything. A lot of stuff that I read from My Golf Spy, that type of thing. And I then stumbled on and started playing Vice golf balls. And I don't know that I will go to another ball. Obviously, I'm now even more close to that brand of ball now than I have been before, because it was the ball that was used when I broke 90. So, and there's a picture that I have on my Instagram where I show that. So, the cost for the Vice golf balls compared to the Titleist Pro V1s, and I've actually gained about 8 to 12 yards on my drives by switching to Vice. I don't know if that's just a me getting better type thing, or if that's the actual ball that's doing that work. But I'll be honest with you, I am straight on with Vice golf balls now, and I don't think that I will move on to anything else anytime soon. All right. Ray's asked, you ever think about traveling around the U.S. to play courses? Yeah, we touched on this a little bit earlier. 100% I would love to venture out of the state to play some golf. Yes, you play the Vice Pros, love them. Vice golf balls, I'm telling you guys, for the money, they are, if you want to say they're a premium golf ball, they're not a premium golf ball. In my opinion, I've not been able to find any differences. In fact, my game has gotten better by using them as opposed to switching and going from Titleist to the Vice golf balls. So yeah, Pro V1s, and I don't swing very hard. I don't, so it's for me, the Vice golf balls have been probably the next best thing for me to my golf game. I mean, I've really found that my game has improved since switching to that ball. So whether it's just a mind thing and confidence, or it's the actual ball doing the work, I'm happy with them so far. So I'm not going to move away. All right, let's look at giving away some more. So, look, I'm gonna see if someone's in here. You know what? I see this guy popping up, and he's contributing to the chat a lot, and I know he asked a question. I don't know if I answered. David, did I answer your question at all from earlier? Let's go back and look. David, is it Dillard? Is that how you say it? If you're still in here, buddy, let me know. I asked this question on Instagram, but I might have missed your answer earlier. What's the best advice you've received about golf? Yep, 100% I answered that earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down for a sleeve of balls. All right. What would you rather do? Bomb a drive or drain a long putt? Let's see. What? So, all the game is. I don't know. The game. I'll answer it like this, because the game is changing, obviously, with Bryson DeChambeau and his 360 average drives. But I still am a firm believer that the game is won from, let's say, 75 yards and in. So I would say draining the long putt over the bomb off the tee would be my preference on that one. I would rather drain a long putt than hit the bomb. All right, so I got some more questions here I'm going to cycle through these pretty quick. I kind of wanted to do this for an hour, and we're cutting close to that. So let me go through. I'm going to do some rifling off here. And all right, let's do some rapid fire here. What's your go-to club? All right, my go-to club. If my buddy Double Rob was here in the chat, he'd be able to answer this question in about 2 seconds. My go-to club is my 3-iron. I love hitting my 3-iron. I hit my 3-iron pretty solid, and it is my go-to club. Um, it was funny though, and the reason why I laugh and kind of bring this up with my buddy Double Rob, and if you go back and you look at, I believe it's the first video that I add the shot tracer to the course vlogs, and he does the putting teaching moment with me, the coach Rob. Um, the reason why I laugh about the 3-iron is because I knew I could hit it so good. When I first started out, I was like a couple years ago, I was hitting the 3-iron for like everything. Like I'd be 120 yards in from the hole, the 3-iron. And I would just, if I got a hold of it, man, and hit it pure, goodbye. It wasn't even worth it. So the famous thing is that he would always say, like, what did you hit there? Or what did you hit there? Like, and then that turned into the learning process, like learning that, look, man, you got all these clubs in your bag, you got to learn how to use them. So, I mean, I was hitting the 3-iron for everything and thinking that I could take a little bit off of how hard I swung, and that would change the the yardage with that club, and it just didn't happen that way. But to this day, it's still my go-to. It's my favorite club. So it'll remain my go-to club. And when I swap out at some point these clubs and move into another set of clubs down the road at some point, it's gonna be real sacrifice having to give up that club. So, all right, rapid fire again. Let's go to the next one. Your favorite and most frustrating part about golf. Most frustrating part is topping the ball. I think that's my most frustrating part of the game. It actually wrecks me out on the course when that happens. I feel like I've lost, and I feel defeated when it happens. So that's probably the most frustrating. Favorite part of golf is just the opportunity. I think the opportunity. Golf creates an opportunity. Right now, I have this opportunity that I'm sharing with you guys. Golf has created that opportunity for me. I have played with complete strangers out on the course because I've caught up with them, and I've built relationships with people at the golf course, and it's created opportunity for me. So I think my favorite part about golf is opportunity. So, and I think there's more of that, that's coming up. Opportunity has come up with, Pro Play Golf, and the ability of me starting this channel, reaching out, to them, working out a relationship with them and other vendors. Yeah, man, it's the favorite. It's the most favorite part of golf for me. It's created a bunch of opportunity for me. So, all right, I'm gonna rapid fire through these. I'm gonna give away a couple more. You know what? Let's quit with the questions. I'm gonna give some more balls away here, and then we're gonna call it a night. So, all right. Let's see. How can we do this? let's do this. My very first course vlog, this is going to make people jump over to the channel real quick. My very first course vlog. On my very first course vlog, what is the course, the name of the course that I played at? And if you've already won, give the opportunity for someone else to jump in and win, guys. So, very first course vlog, what is the name of the course? Bean. Is that Bean? Bean's got it. All right. I'm going to write that down. All right. Here's the next trivia question. I like doing these because it lets me know who's watching my videos and who's not. Who's just here for the golf balls, or who's here because they want to help and support the channel. So, the next one. I don't have this club in my bag anymore because it just recently got swapped out. But what is my least... I told you about my favorite club in the bag, which is the 3-iron. What was the worst, my worst dreaded club in my bag? If nobody knows, we may be here for a while because they'll have to go and watch the video. But honestly, I hated this club with a passion. My least favorite club. I'll give you a... Robert Rockwell got it. All right. Bean, I already got you down. Robert Rockwell. All right. That's 9 people, and I'm going to go through these. All right. We're going to do one more for 10 people. So this last one, let's see. I was going to come up with a question, but I don't know that I've said it in any of my videos. So I had a question in my head, but you know what? Let's see. Who do we got here? All right. We got Fernando's Golf 1, Russell Williams 1, David Locke 1, Ryan Donovan 1. That's number 4. Joe Green, number 5. Jack Haplin, number 6. Number 7, David Dillard. Number 8 is Bean, that one. Number 9 is Robert Rockwell. And you know what? I'm just going to pick number 10. Number 10's going out to Paul Turner. I'm going to give Paul Turner the last one. All right, guys. So all 10. So if you won, I'm going to put in the chat. for those that won, if you can, please send me an email with a screenshot of your handle for YouTube showing that you're subscribed to the channel, and email it to the Bogey Smalls at iCloud with your information to send the balls out to you. So once again, I'll put this, I'm going to update a comment and put it in there, but email me at thebogeysmalls@icloud.com. Include a screenshot of the account that you used on here showing that you are subscribed to the Bogey Smalls channel. Include your address, and I will get a sleeve of balls, custom logo golf balls out to you. And I'll be doing that as quickly as possible. So, guys, I want to thank, man, I did not think I was going to get this good of a turnout for this tonight. But I appreciate it. And I'm also going to do this for everyone that's in here right now. For anyone that goes and buys some Pro Play golf wipes, for anyone that goes and buy these, when you get them and they get delivered to you, take a picture of them, send it to me, and if you do that, I'm going to send you some golf balls as well. So I will hook you up with some golf balls. Go out, buy some of the Pro Play wipes, take a picture of them when you get them, send them to me, send me the picture, and I'm going to hook you up with some golf balls. So 100% again, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to call it quits here. Pro Play, thank you so much for being in the house tonight, in the chat. I appreciate you 100%. Everyone else, there was one last question, and one last question that I want to answer, and it comes from David Locke. Is David Locke in here? David Locke, if you're in here, let me know. David Locke's question, because he's a local guy here, all right, and him and I have been trying to hook up to play golf for about a month and a half now. For a month and a half. We're going to play golf soon, buddy. Let's get it done. His question is when do I get to play golf with Bogey Smalls? We're going to get it done. We're going to do it. We're going to play some golf. We're going to throw it up on the channel. We're going to get it up there. We're going to have some fun. Did you want to come say hi real quick? My daughter wanted to say hi to all you guys before I drop off the channel.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. This is my oldest daughter, Shelby. Shelby, this is the Bogey Smalls fans, supporters. So we're gonna call it quits. Once again, guys, if you won, if you're part of the 10 people that won, the Bogey Smalls at iCloud.com. Take a screenshot showing that you are subscribed to the channel with the username that was used to win, that we called out for you to win. Give me your address, and I'll get these shipped out to you ASAP. I appreciate each and every one of you. There you go. They're saying hi to you. So, as I leave all my other videos, and I'm also going to come out with some merchandise with this line on it too. I already got the merchandise with the Bogey Smalls cartoon logo, but I'm going to come out with, I'm trying to come up with something creative for living life above par. So, thank you again, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Next week, I got course vlogs coming out. So, thanks, guys.